everybody, User Ravens here, and with my friend Seth here.
Heyo.
Yeah, so I don't know if some of you guys remember even this game that I played, but a fucking year ago back or or more. I was playing this with another friend, but she had a very busy schedule along with some of the others, so I ended up like abandoning this game. But my friend Seth here has a more flexible schedule that is comparable to mine, so I think it's pretty good that if we play this game together.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's so after a long time being dead this game, might as well start restarting it. And since this is a game that is gonna be played with a friend, obviously the uploads for this are gonna be just every now and then. But they are gonna come out unlike the other one, because with this one at least we have I can be sure that at least we're gonna have time to play it. Anyway, yeah, let's start. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Right, good right out of the gate. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. Give me a moment, I'm just checking some of the audio volumes. Okay, I need to lower this a bit. And it should... okay, actually, I need to lower it from here. Yeah, can you hear the game well, though?
Yeah. I can hear it well enough.
Okay, then that's good enough for me then. First, this game uses autosave. Yeah. This game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. That's one way to say it, like game-wise, I mean, real life and story-wise.
Yeah.
If you don't wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. I also love the UI. Ooh. I got persons of interest. The storyteller, sex, huh? Objection, I don't know. The storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about it remains a mystery. Then we have files. Yeah, we haven't unlocked shit. And the save. You know, just to be sure. There we go.
Fair enough.
From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you will prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Oh, real shit? Yeah, what do you know? Although
damn.
Although I mean, I know we have voice volume, but this guy's not speaking though. I suggest you check the brightness controls, and other settings now before going on. Files updated. Oh, yeah, gameplay. Cool. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. Okay, what do we call this fucker?
I don't know, I'm just along for the ride.
Alright, then in that case, I'll just put mine.
Yeah, I'll just be the little hologram on your shoulder.
Or no, you know what? I'm gonna be more Yeah, fuck it. I'll be a little bit more original. Oh, what the fuck? I see. Use ravens, is it? No. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? It's one of those games.
Nah.
Let me try again. You wish to be called Sephiran? Yes. I see, very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. From antiquity, presented by Sephiran. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Yeah, ain't that a bitch? But also beautiful in a way. That's something that I learned while playing Persona 3. And other games. There's other games that touch on that thing. Whether it's
Almost spat out my potatoes.
whether it's one's own or that of someone close, that is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immaculate reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirits incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, Sephiran. This may seem rather abrupt, but... is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? Well, what if? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only, what would you do, Sephiran? I have my opinion, but what about you?
I've thought about this before. I don't think that would be a good idea. Like, at all.
So, what will you choose then?
Obviously, I wouldn't want it.
Yeah, let someone else have
because,
it.
like, I've had my own theory. Because when you die, your soul, basically what's controlling the vessel, leaves your body and moves on to the afterlife. They don't want to be back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are some exceptions, but then again, let the dead rest in peace, as they say.
Exactly.
I see. Very interesting. Yes, man, that is what I thought you would say. And if somebody wants to revive, there's also, you know, reincarnation and all that shit. There's a lot of curious instances when that shit happens. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? Yeah, I guess not many people would know what this shit is if they're playing in very modern days.
Yeah.
It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? It's called a color television. The world I will be sending you is full of devices such as this that do not exist in this age you are from. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Because you barely see this shit nowadays, if any. That's always the antiques, though.
Yeah.
In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. So, like early 80s? 80s? 90s? 80s?
Like, yeah, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, around there.
For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones, which like this, that can be found all over the city. Oh yeah, definitely between the 80s and 90s. Can you imagine what life would be in like in such a time? Yeah, no, back then it was a little bit of a hassle sometimes. I mean, like,
yeah.
I mean, some of these shit were still around, like around the 2000, like until like 2005, I'm saying 2005, 6, 8.
Oh, I might have not even been born then.
Yeah. I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Sephiroth. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the course known as the Rite of Resurrection. And that's why he asked us that question.
Alright.
A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Oh, she had... okay, no, sorry. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce a man named Shogo Oki is one of them. What I very lovingly decide to call him, John Paranormasight.
Okay. Real quick before we continue, I gotta put this stuff back in the kitchen real quick. I'll be back in like a.
Hey, welcome back. Oh yeah, by the way, just for the record.
I also.
Yeah, you were saying?
I was just gonna say I also refilled my water.
Nice. But yeah, for the record, I already played this game off screen when I decided to abandon the series, so I already know what happens in the game. So this is mostly about how you react to a lot of this shit. So if you have some opinions on some things, do talk it out.
Okay. Trust me, you will hear it.
But yeah, the John Paranormasight, sex male, occupation office worker. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida. Born in Western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV. Grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Yeah, those were the times in the 80s, more or less. Yeah, variety shows. The Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo, and has since settled into a political mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Damn! Why is that shit hitting a little bit too close to home? So,
Oh my god.
breaking news. But yeah, no, that sounds like your typical pro tag, alright?
Yep.
Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of... actually, you know what? You say it.
Alright. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as John Paranormasight, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area.
Well, shit. There goes that.
There. You're welcome. I did your bit. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation.
Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Spoilers? In-game? Damn. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Little aggressive there. The story is a work of fiction. Locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game has no relation to reality. If at least based on it. Square Enix presents Alright. Okay, so fuck it, yeah. You go.
Do I continue with the bit, or do I actually say it?
Yeah, no, let's just unless I say his full name, let's just go normally.
All right, Shogo. Shogo, are you all right? Hey, can you hear me?
Huh?
Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Oki. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now. Up with you. Up.
Okay, another thing that I can definitely tell you right now. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but basically the time that you see the change in text, and when you read it is much quicker than when I did it with Gaster and Wendy.
Yeah. Okay, and there. How's that? All right? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Or your humor is off
The
balance?
fuck does that even mean? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker, John Paranormasight.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right.
When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. So here's the cool thing about this game. Oh wait, I need to... yeah, right, there we go. Look at this shit.
Oh god.
Where the fuck have you seen a game that does this shit? I mean, I know some, but not many. Like a full fucking...
You'd only see this in like mobile games.
Yeah, like this is a full fucking 360 degrees environment to the... Whoa.
Yeah, this seems like something you could probably play in VR.
Yeah. That is very creepy.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Whoa. Good. Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are or what we were doing?
I'm just telling you now, you're the boss in terms of dialogue options.
Do the top one. Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it, you're scaring me. Alright, let's just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay?
Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Yep, and here's the other shit, yep. Where are we? Alright, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park, near Kinshisha Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Sumida City, Tokyo. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo located in the eastern part of the city. It is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kiyonaka rivers at the start of the Showa era. The area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and the southern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. Damn! Oh yeah, this is real life shit, by the way. Yeah, no, this is real shit. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than for the four corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and earth bombing during the war, Jesus, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it's now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones. Through evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. Yeah, because of the whole post-economic war miracle, thanks to the US saying, "Oh shit, we shit way too much. Let me give you money." Major landmarks, tourist attractions, yeah, Echo, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be reading a lot of this shit because one, some shit is interesting, and second, some of the shit is actually story relevant.
Fair enough.
Telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they can be used in an emergency. Yeah, telephone booth.
Isn't that the same photo we saw earlier?
Pretty much, yeah. A small booth containing a public telephone, most often found in parks or along the roads. Local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. Oh yeah, right, this shit, you need to put fucking money for all the minutes that you were spending. More recently, telephone booths are capable of accepting prepaid cards known as telephone cards have begun to spread, enabling one to make phone calls without the need for small change. Now, that's not gonna go out of business anytime soon. Not at all. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisement and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. Yeah, playground. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Hey, that's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. Yeah, very casually. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little bit more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. Oh yeah, right, he did say that he was looking for a girlfriend!
Yeah.
But I know I gotta speak it off! Speaking of, but I know I got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. That's a very specific kink.
Yeah.
Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga.
I mean, hey, at least the guy knows what he likes.
Yeah. Yoko Fukunaga, sex female, occupation housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability is quite an instant in the an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked as a desk job at a trading company, but heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live a life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Cute.
Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started.
Oh, I didn't see the button there. Let me see, what can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga, we met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Flashback! It was around noon, on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicha and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh, I actually have to... Right, okay. There we go. When I noticed this girl loitering her up about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something?
Hmm? Ah, sorry. That must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something.
If you want, I could give you a hand.
Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but
But
are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, something else?
huh? Your choice, my man.
I want to say the second one so bad, but I'm gonna stick with the nice man route. I'm a good Samaritan. Oh wow, my hero! People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into.
No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something?
Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal.
The what?
Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo.
Huh.
Am I boring you?
Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here.
Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period.
Really? Is that old? That's like over 200 years ago.
Oh, I've got your attention after all.
I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult by gay craze.
I don't blame you. A lot of popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 mysteries of Honjo are different because they're all true.
Oh yeah, right. Between the 80s and 90s, yeah, there were a lot of occult shit happening, especially like cults. They're true.
That's what I said. They're the real deal.
So hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me that there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park, like paranormal that you can see? Like, okay, yeah, I'm pushing it.
Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing.
That was the first thing I met Yoko Fukunaga. Honjo. Yeah, a location in the southern part of the modern Sumida city. It consisted mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. While it wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself, the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryogoku Bridge was built after the Great Fire of Meireki. While Honjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Echo Temple, they eventually became filled with both people and shops. After a magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became a part of Edo prospered as its reputation as a lively place spread. Honjo, along with other areas like Asakusa and Fukusawa, Fukukawa, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. We exchanged contact information and we talked on the phone a few times since. We even met in person once or twice. Yeah, wait, actually, I think there's still something that, oh yeah, there's a lot of picture that I haven't seen yet. Yeah, there it is. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends, despite what the name would imply. There are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. The most famous of the seven mysteries: the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko Suguru, the Food Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, and the Ever-Burning Lantern. The Whispering Canal. An enduring superstition formerly known as Kinshibori. Many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. Yeah, typo. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Kinshibori Park, open 1950. Conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads. This Bay Park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Warikesui Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name Kinshicho was also derived from the canal. Occult craze, paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptoids, lost civilizations, ESP. The list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on a life on their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie, Nessie, living in Loch Ness, citing some mythical creatures like the Tsuchinoko or Hibagon, the urban legends of Kuchisake Ona, television reports of spoon-bending psychics, documentaries which feature mediums and spirit photography. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There is no end to this obsession in sight, with magazines on paranormal phenomena enjoying widespread publication. Most recently, rumors of an ancient ritual known as the Rite of Resurrection have been spread in certain circles. That was a long read, but I hope you bear with it.
Yeah.
But she never brought up the seven mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she got bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Jaka go? Oh, there she is. According to Joko, the Whispering Canal, one of the seven mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression "left at the canal" originally came from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check on my files. Way ahead of you, buddy.
Yep.
There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their back and on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Jeez, she's still at it. Do I need to recall? That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the seven mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the seven mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my file. I'll wait ahead of you. Oh, never mind. New shit. The rest of the legends.
Oh my god.
The Fool's Procession.
Okay.
Alright, buckle up. The Fool's Procession, an enduring superstition. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo's Ushijima, now Komagara High School. Huh. Interesting. When walking around his state, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one near the Warikesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki. as many were able to were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. The beckoning light, an enduring superstition. While walking along the road near Honjo at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead. Despite there being no one around, following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near. But just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people out to their homes, while others believe it is a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the eventual spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Like fucking Dusknoir from Pokemon. The Haunting Clappers. As the evening bell rings in Iriecho, near present-day Chumoko Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of his second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of the tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Huh? The Taiko of Tsugaru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. The Haunted Clappers would have loved to know about that one. Only a designated firefighter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers use a wooden block to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to such speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. The Food Washing Mansion. Ew. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in the residence of Mikasacho, modern-day South Warigasui Street in Kamisawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servant carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came. Fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. The one-sided reed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tometsu who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tometsu persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tometsu brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm off and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. That's awful.
Gonna make a terrible joke here. I know how she feels.
Damn. Like mood.
Yeah.
The ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigasui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern. Another telling of this story is in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. That's all. I'm gonna drink water.
Fair enough.
Okay. There we go. Oh wait, she's coming back this way.
Hey, what was that just now?
Huh?
Didn't you hear that? Wait, I feel like I'm actually hearing something. That's the thing.
Oh. Oh wait, shit. Wrong one.
Wrong one!
Fucking dyslexia. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it?
Maybe I did. But your special talent, you should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay?
My special talent? What are you talking about?
Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor.
The fuck does that have to do with anything? Huh? I have no idea what drink has to do with it, but I don't think so.
Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right?
Huh? Ominous? Shogoki, 1
Oh,
a.m.
she's a ghost.
Kinshibori Park. That presentation reminds me of the freaking Grudge movies, where they also put up the name of the person and the date,
Yeah.
and then switch it to another after they either died or just run away from a scene. So what the hell? I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits at the Paranorma this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless, no, it can't be. Wait, you're kidding, right?
About what?
I mean, just now. It kinda sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you.
Of course that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously.
What the fuck is with the alcohol?
That's the real... I don't know. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 Mysteries of Honjo business.
Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff?
Sure. I could handle a solid Moscow mule.
Okay, we're just going with the look. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails?
Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right?
Weird stuff?
Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand.
You can't be serious.
Well, might as well go down the list then, so about spirit sense.
Alright. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist?
You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful.
So, even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist?
That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people can get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do because they believe that they would.
Is that how that works?
Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots.
I guess it makes sense.
Oh, God.
I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing.
I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth.
Sheesh. At least she's aware of it. Oh, there's still more
All
shit?
right, about alcohol.
Oh, shit.
Oh. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet.
You can't be serious. Okay, so yeah, they put a check mark if you're done.
Alright.
So about alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink real alcohol, I mean?
Whoa, talk about whiplash. Didn't expect you to start making small talk.
Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figure a change of topic might lighten things up.
Oh, I see. You really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule.
Why the fuck would you say that? You gotta go drink at one hole. Really now?
I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though.
Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Smooth! Holy shit!
Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan,
They
right?
carry over! They carry over!
Oh my god, they carry over.
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries.
Alright, then let's get to work. Nonetheless, I just remember, I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library.
You did? What did you find?
Well, I discovered a few interesting things.
Oh, tell me everything. Top one.
Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them.
Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years.
That's worse stories than the main ones.
Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15.
If you say so.
But it makes sense, don't you think? They're more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember.
Huh, that's a good point. So I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories.
That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix.
Like the ones I read. That you said moo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fish in this canal will hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it!" They had to abandon their catch or the canal will take it.
Right.
Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park?
Not quite. We're talking about a folk tale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story.
So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know?
Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious?
About what?
The people from around here that have that expression "left at the canal," right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind.
Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned?
And that's what I'm trying to find out.
Ah, gotcha. About the Rite of Resurrection. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the Rite of Resurrection?
Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man's Shojo. Shogo.
Yep, yeah, we're just gonna go with the cocktails. I'm really cleaning up the drinks lately, huh?
So, you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got particularly everyone talking about it.
Really?
Or practically, not particularly. Yeah. Sorry.
Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true.
So, the Rite of Resurrection. It is the forbidden art of bringing back the dead to life. Concocted by a famous Onmyoji from an ancient age. Thank you. Rumor has it, an old man's script containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. The rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi. At an academic... Yeah, thank you. At an academic conference. I'm not the best when it comes to this sort of thing, okay?
Yeah. I mean, it's basically like Ara and then Ishii like number 1. And you sure know a lot about this stuff.
That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff.
No, really? I didn't know. I kinda got that.
Oh.
Her fucking face. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact.
Exactly. That's why I believe the Rite of Resurrection is real.
Now I'm starting to believe it too.
Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Arashi himself. Professor Arashi himself, sorry.
Okay, what is? The Rite of Resurrection, finally. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret of art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by once famous Onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripple through the field of occult studies. Wait, hang on. I got another question. You mentioned this, the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo?
Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell you the truth, it's actually the other way around.
What do you mean?
Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection. But along the way, I realized I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first.
I see. So then...
Bottom one.
Was that got to do with the 7 mysteries? Yeah, so about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Pulling together everything we talk about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the Rite of Resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right?
Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant.
Wait, since when was I your assistant?
Anyway, that's all just This is all just heresy, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself.
Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the Ray of Resurrection was supposed to be way older than that.
Right. It seems that the Onmyoji.
There you go.
There. Just gotta say it through Omnioji. From the Edo period, rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details of how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh, right. I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates.
Whoa, what a name.
And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend.
Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable.
Come on, you remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown?
It started with belief, right. The Record of Fates. An old manuscript from the Edo period was written by the sorcerer who recovered the Rite of Resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Ooh. Oh, okay. If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you got someone you want to bring back? Oh, you know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry.
No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo.
Oh. Oh. Remember?
Yeah.
Ogopogo.
Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago.
Ogopogo died?
Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years.
Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by.
Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about.
But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least some good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously.
Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you.
Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work. Okay then?
Whoa! What the hell? It feels like the earth just changed.
Think!
Oh. Oh dear. Oh. That's not good. I feel ice on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me.
No, this can't be. No.
Well, shit. Okay. Do you see something?
Not yet.
What the fuck are you so scared about?
Why?
Jesus! Girl! Yoko! Yoko!
Jesus Christ.
Something's got Yoko really rattled. Yeah, no shit! Okay,
hang on, wait. Keep going to the. There looks like a dark. Hang on.
Yeah, Yoko's pointing over there, over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Well, I see something.
It says push.
Do I press it?
Yeah.
I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko?
She's gonna be gone.
Oh.
What the?
Well, shit. Huh? Huh? What the? What is this? Something's... What is it? Why is this happening?
Is she fucking dead?
Does she look alive? I mean... Kinshibori Park. Still 1 a.m. Yoko! Answer me! Yoko! No way! It can't be! Why? Why? Oh!
Jesus!
Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it! I got bigger problems now. Yoko, just hold on! Everything's going to be okay! God, stop breathing! She's cold, and I don't feel a pulse! This can't be happening! Okay. An ambulance! Right! I gotta call an ambulance! Ain't a phone! Where the fuck was the... Oh, there it is. Right, the phone! I gotta call an ambulance! I call it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But it's going to... Is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff, and her skin is cold. I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrector. Huh? Oh, that's right! If the writer of resurrection which she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? You can believe in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I got to deal with the spirit sense and curses or whatever, I got to try. Wait for me, Yoko, I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe, whatever it was she saw, had something to do with the Whispering Canal. Whoa! Damn it, that presence again! It must be around here somewhere, but where? The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream. We got bigger problems now, right now. Hey, Yoko. Of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. It has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's going to open her eyes, get up and have a good laugh at how scary I was. Right, Yoko? You gotta give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. Well, that hurts.
It looks like there's something on the ground.
Fallen object. Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Joko drop this? Or maybe it appeared. Or maybe it's now visible to us. Now that we believe. Fish. I didn't notice it till now.
Fish!
But there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Cursed stone acquired, the Whispering Canal. Oh! Ugh! What the? Oh. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Yeah. Such deep sorrow. Or several memories flowing into my mind. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. You have acquired the power of the Cursed Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart.
God damn.
Isn't that a little bit too broken? A murder simple seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desire the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lies by the score. And claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to save this vessel. And by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For there are equals of droves of lesser souls. Now, go forth and kill.
Well then.
Save. Oh, there it is. A curse power. Kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. That's brutal. Drowning in the middle of the street. A resentful memory. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother, Koma, made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her head out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trod along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal, where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed through the night air. Passerby thought of it only as if the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and silence returned to the lonely night. That's dark.
Jesus!
That is very dark. So she committed seppuku. Well, she committed die. She committed Sudoku. Well, not Sudoku, just unalive herself.
Yeah.
Curse Echoes, Curse Bearers. Curse Echoes are the visual manifestation of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape, and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus the merged dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called Curse Bearer. A curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see the other curse echoes. Interesting! Soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into a residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead, but the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more times has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. We seem to have walked into the lion's den here.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? It was like the cursed memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing actually wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the souls of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here.
Well then.
It feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? Well, that's good to know. Oh. Hello, Slenderman.
The fuck is that?
Slenderman, apparently. Whoa. You saw it?
What the fuck was that? What was that?
Did you see it? A red circle. Did you see it?
The fucking YouTube clickbait fucking red circle with arrow pointing at it.
Now that I look closer, is there someone there?
Fuck that, stay silent, investigate the other thing we saw.
They must be ignoring me on purpose. Maybe they're waiting to see what I do. You know, what the fuck was that?
There was something else over there.
Oh! Oh! Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. Nothing more? Buddy.
Okay. Now that we've investigated that, let's... Yeah, that's clearly something paranormal.
Hey, who's there? Go for it.
Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it.
We just right into a fucking fight between curse bears. Is my take. I take it. What?
Cat got your tongue, Mr. Oki?
Huh? A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and dare I say it will jog your memory.
What's with this guy? Think. That man, who is he? He looks like to be in his 30s or 40s. Damn, okay, you don't have to be that rude.
God damn.
He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met?
Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka.
Takumi Yumioka?
Does that ring any bells?
I think I heard that name somewhere before. Maybe.
So you do not even know my name? How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous.
Mysterious stranger, Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka, male. The man who has covertly watching Shogoki at Kinshi Bori Park. Huh, gotta love how they hide the details.
Well then, Mr. Oki, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. Would you like to give it to me? Or I would like you to give it to me. Nah, bro.
I can. I need to bring Yoko back to life.
Oh my. So you mean to use it then?
You know about the Seven Misters of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you?
But of course. Those curse stones, they are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace as long as the conditions are met.
I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah.
Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree?
Fuck that!
Nah! Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman.
What are you? That wasn't me!
I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone.
No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours!
Very well. I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice.
This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own.
Yes, he has a curse stone.
At least it'll be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly as long as he fulfills his stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. Yeah, and ours is when he leaves us behind. I have to keep him talking. I learn what I can. I figured out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off of me for a second, even now. He's still staring right at me. What the hell is he? Maybe if I focus I can recall something useful. Thank you for the backseating there, my friend.
Nah.
Takumi Yamioka. How the hell does he know my name? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Anything else? Nope. Another topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be...
Probably about my curse stone.
What do you want with my curse stone anyway?
I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you, too, would rather be free from this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences, in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead.
You'll seal it away? How?
I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have indeed gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone.
No, same shit.
I guess about Yoko, let's go up the list.
Yeah. How do... I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse.
Mr. Oki, if you're hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a cursed stone, I assure you, you cannot. He's not denying it.
Yeah.
It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Oki. No matter what you might tell yourself.
That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died.
Oh?
Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe it
Whether
means
you
your... Wrong name.
User.
It had to happen. It had to happen. This time it was because I didn't read the name that it was still said.
It happens at least once whenever we play a story game.
Yep.
Okay. Whether you choose to believe it was me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible.
Wait, so you're saying that at midnight, a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything.
Oh.
Huh. We unlock a lot of shit.
Do I want to continue? Yeah, we have a lot. Let's continue talking about Yoko.
Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko?
Why, it is simply that.
Huh?
I do believe I just saw your companion move.
She what? Do we believe him?
No, I don't believe him.
Fair! He's gonna say, oh.
What are you doing? Should you not check on her?
Yeah, the fact that it's optional.
Let's talk about the other curse bearers.
For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are?
And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward. It is in the hearts of the selfish to insipid of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection that the curse takes root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I'm certain you are aware.
Oh. Interesting to know.
He knows.
Yeah, so if you're a curse bearer, then you're more than likely to start killing, whether it's you're thinking or not.
You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Oki, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late.
Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you.
It might take that as a threat, Mr. Oki. I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul to a curse. Alright, well, let's talk about Takumi.
Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you.
A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suijin Gamiodo.
Suijin Gamiodo?
Indeed. You must have heard of him? I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous.
And when did this happen?
Why, just 2 or 3 days ago.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure.
I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more trustworthy.
Okay, do you know something now? Oh, there we go. Wait, that's it! My work! That's how he knows me! I never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Uh-huh. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company's chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continued to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. So he can get me out of my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. He works at Heihaku Subs. Heihaku Subs. Just like me. He's the secretary of the chairwoman at Sui Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? So did say the profile. So you got me out of my ass. I know who you are. He said it out loud. You work at Heihaku Subs just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary.
Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then, not as a stranger, but as your superior.
Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman secretary even out looking for cursestones anyway?
I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth, and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home.
I'm not sure I buy that.
Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace.
I don't think that's what I read about your chairwoman.
Now, if that's all, I must insist that you hand your curse stone. Okay, that's everything. Let's think for a moment.
If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's already here for my curse stones, so I don't think I get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3, something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever, I just need to get him to walk away once. Wait, I got it! I know how I can convince him to leave. Well...
There we go.
Oh crap, I totally forgot!
What is it? I called an ambulance.
Yep. Alright, I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now.
An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse, alone, in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you.
Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in the interrogation room, you better get out of here.
You're telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave.
Uh-huh. Do I do it?
Use the curse.
Yeah!
Shoujo Oki, you dare.
Huh. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a cursed stone can do. Whoa. The cursed stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul tracks.
Damn, that ambulance is taking a while.
Just like a... Wait, this is Japan, but I was gonna say just like America.
Oh my god.
I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. For emergency medical services, we'll probably... The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. Oh shit! I got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul tracks. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts of a little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries will be. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in Kinshinshiro right now. The honey clappers are on the other side of the Oyoko River, just over Sumoku Bridge. The food washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Warigasui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at the Honjo Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest I guess I should the closest. I guess I should start there.
Okay, how long have we been going for?
Let me see. 1 hour? Damn! Definitely it felt a little bit longer.
It definitely felt longer, yeah. But then again, if we want to get this upload out in a reasonable time.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. I know the file size that this bitch has, and I can handle up to 3 hours or more. If my Limbos Company videos are anything to go by.
I mean, yeah. But then again, it is also getting really close to dinner time for me.
Yeah, fair.
In fact,
should we stop here?
Yeah, it's 5:25. Yeah, this would probably be a good time to stop for now. We can definitely pick this up soon.
Yeah. Let me just finish around here. I'll collect the other curse bearer's souls before it's done and bring Yoko back to life. We should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Anything? No, okay, no, that's it. Let me just save. What the fuck is that thumbnail there?
Okay.
Yeah, what do you think about this shit so far?
Okay, so a bit of dark things. I can tell you this much, but nothing I can really nothing I can't handle. I am enjoying this so far.
Nice. And I can tell you already that it's gonna get even more interesting and crazier.
It's only gonna get better from here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've already confirmed killed one person.
Yeah.
And it's unconfirmed if we killed Yoko.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's getting. Yeah, I'm also very. I'm eager to hear your theories on what's happening and the like. Do you have any right now?
None yet.
Mm-hmm.
But this is definitely going to get my brain thinking.
Yeah, nice. Would you want to record tomorrow?
We would have to do it earlier because, like I said, tomorrow's Saturday. I'm only free till 8 p.m. my time.
Yeah, no, I think that's reasonable. I mean, we wasted a little bit of time. We went a little bit of time before because we were trying to play a little bit of Portal, but given the time frame, yeah, no, we
tried to play Portal.
Yeah, we can definitely play
Yeah,
this
like-
game for before your session hits. So yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But okay, with that out of the way though, we are gonna leave this for today, guys. If you guys like the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out. And become part of the Discord server so you don't miss out any uploads to YouTube and whenever I'm going live on Twitch, especially since Halloween is coming around the corner and a certain friend of mine gave me a lot of nightmares that I'll be going through in live. God help me. And with that out of the way, I bid you all, my dear travelers, adieu. So bye bye and have a great day, everybody.
Bye.